Now, you see, I've always been fascinated by media, but not just the finished product, everything surrounding it, the stories behind the stories. Growing up as an only child in the late 90s and early 2000s, media became more than entertainment for me. I grew up watching 106 in Park after school, much music video marathons late at night, and I'm pretty sure I was one of the millions of people who fell down the YouTube rabbit hole long before algorithms decided what we should care about. I was searching for interviews, documentaries, behind the scenes footage, entertainment news, anything that gave me a deeper understanding of the industry at large. I was never only interested in what was on screen. I wanted to understand who was shaping the culture. How were the stories being positioned? Why certain voices resonated across generations while others struggled to be heard? That curiosity stayed with me. Over time, it evolved into perspective. Hey, I'm Natalie Nadeen. I'm a storyteller, communications professional, freelance photographer, and a lifelong student of media. A Black, bilingual woman who grew up deeply aware of how powerful visibility can be, and how often the most important parts of the industry exist outside the public eye. Because the more I moved through media spaces, the more I realized how much culture itself has changed. We no longer experience media through just television, film, music, or magazines. Now culture moves through timelines, podcasts, viral moments, creators, influencers, digital platforms, and online communities that shape what we watch, how we hold a discussion, what we value, and honestly, what we remember. And yet, even in this hyper-visible era, so much still exists behind the scenes. Think about the conversations, the decisions, the pressure, the uncertainty, the realities of building something meaningful in industries built on visibility. So much of what shapes culture happens quietly, and those moments often determine what stories get told, who gets opportunities, and how we ultimately see ourselves and each other through media. That's why I created Noir in Media, not just to interview people, but to document perspective, to create space for conversations that feel honest, reflective, and let's be honest, real. Through conversations with creatives, executives, artists, producers, digital voices, and cultural changemakers, this podcast explores the intersection of media, storytelling, culture, and industry. Let's go beyond the headlines, curated sound bites, and surface-level narratives. Let's focus on the ambition, the pivots, the wins, the setbacks, the humanity behind the work. Because media doesn't just entertain us, it shapes how we think, how we connect, how we understand ourselves, and really how we see the world around us. The understanding of people behind it matters. This isn't about proximity for the sake of visibility. It's about the context. It's about the clarity and the truth. This is Noir in Media.